Hey, how's it going today? We're going to do some cross junctions, tricky cross junctions and turns that potentially will come up in your test. Key at cross junctions is not to cut the corner. People see cars coming towards them and they're just anxious to get it, and they move to the right across the center line and cut the corner. Please don't do that. Just calm, slow it down, go to the middle of the road, do a 90-degree turn, okay? Same when you see a yellow box. You're the first car, there's a yellow box in front of you, the turn to the right is clear. Go into that yellow box, just wait until there's a gap in the traffic and go. So enjoy the video. Okay, so we've come off the Stradbrook roundabout here and we're heading down towards Monkstown Farm. A lot of times here you're going to be stuck behind a bus, and you're like, reality, if you're stuck behind a bus, stay back because you really can't see what's going on. Obviously there's no bus here in front of us here today, but there's a long yellow box here. So just if you're following cars bumper to bumper like this here and you're not watching what you're doing, you're going to end up stuck in the middle of that yellow box. So just keep your distance, look for the long yellow box and take the right turn. Okay, so you can see the cars moving here. There's a red light there, but just long yellow box coming up here. So I'm gonna let's just see what happens here and watch the car in front of me here, but I'm gonna stop just here. So you see the car in front of me here is done. He's just stopped in the yellow box. You don't want to do that, okay? We got a green light to go here. Now you stop here, leave these junction left and right free, and just go down to the middle of this junction and take a right turn. So now the cars are moving in front of me. I'm putting my right signal on here. Again, I'm going to wait at the first white line here. I'm not going to follow those cars out to the middle. Wait at the line here, okay? So just make sure it's clear to go. It's still not clear to go. Still not clear to go. Now he's going to go and I'm going to move second gear, and I have plenty of time here to turn, and off I go. So yeah, that's tricky, and just you see what can happen there, and a few things that can happen did happen there. So enjoy that one. Okay, so here we're heading up towards Baker's Corner, coming from Honey Park up towards Baker's Corner, and we're going to take a right turn. It's just opposite the fire station. So here, this is about managing your progression. You don't want to get caught with a hill start here. There's no cars coming, so this is easy enough today. So I'm checking my center and right mirror, taking a right position, but just manage your progression here. This into Ash Grove, and just do your 90-degree turn. This can be tricky here, so just get the head out to the right here, move out to the right, and just I'll take you around this little tricky little estate here for a second. I'm just going third. I'm taking the middle of the road. I'm checking my center and left mirror. I'm signaling left. This can be tricky here. This is in another video I have as well. So just take the middle of the road, but get the head out to the right. Take the middle of the road, go to the end of the road and take a left turn. Again, a very popular little estate that come in and out of on your test, because there's a lot of stuff going on. You're signaling left, check your mirror here, signaling left, into first gear here, we just turn slowly up the clutch, looking right, looking left, creep, and off I go. Okay, now at the end of the road here, there's no sign, but just trust me when I say come to a full stop. Okay, come to a full stop here, off the gas. I'm checking my center and left mirror here. I'm signaling left. I'm gently braking. Clutch down into first gear. I'm letting the car roll here. Let it roll. Look left and right, and off I go. Okay, so go to the end of the road here. It's a full stop. Full stop. Again, you're going to have a blind junction here. So gently brake. Clutch down to stop. Leave the clutch down. Look left. Look right. Sometimes you have a car parked here on the left. Get the head out to the right. Okay, so now we're going to take a right turn here. Get over to the right, signal right, brake, clutch down. So here, no more so here than any other like certain junctions that are blind. You're blind here. So you're going to creep out a foot or so. You get into now your view, and off you go. And a little bit of gas. Okay, so that's a tricky little junction there. Okay, so we're coming back to the test centre here, and that's Baker's Corner, the pub on the left hand side there. So what gets a lot of people here, I'm not sure why, but it happens regularly, where we take the left turn here and then we're veering to the right over to the test centre. For some reason or other, people miss the first light, like when you make this turn. I'm just going to take a turn here in a second, but just make sure there's 2 lights there, so you stop at the first light at the first line. So we're going to take this turn here in a couple of seconds, so just make sure you stop at the first light. For some reason or other, people miss the first light and I end up having to hit the brakes a little bit. So yeah, just keep an eye here. Okay, so we're taking this turn here. I'm checking my centre and left mirror. I'm signalling left, checking that mirror again, glance to the right, and I'm taking the right turn over here. So I'm checking my mirror, signaling right, making sure there's nothing on my right, moving into my turn filter. It's obviously easy when there's a car in front of us, we see this second light, but trust me when I say a lot of people miss this first light here and they just go through it. Okay, just be careful there. Okay, so down to my left here is Sallynoggin. Sometimes you'll come from where that taxi is there and taking a right turn, but I'm taking a left turn here down towards Sallynoggin. Pictures on the left hand side here. A lot of times they'll get you to do either the first or second left here on your route. So I'm taking the first left turn. So you're gently braking get into this corner. So a lot of people, they're just going too fast around here and they don't realize the first turn is coming right up. Okay, so checking my centre and left mirror, I'm gently in the brake here, more brake, second gear on the brake still, checking my mirror on the left. It's a narrow turn, so just be very, very careful, yeah? And you're going to the end here, and again, there's no sign here, so it obviously defaults to a yield, but again, you're going to come to a full stop. Just make sure, be careful in here. Okay, just past the Maxall here on the left, and we want to take a right turn. This is Sallynoggin here, okay? So the key here, a lot of people, they're just nervous about getting into the yellow box here. So we're taking a right turn. You're going to go into the yellow box and wait in the yellow box for a right turn. The only reason you wouldn't go into the yellow box here is if the road on the right is blocked, but I've never seen that blocked. Don't think I have. Okay, so we're just moving ahead now. I'm checking my centre and right mirror, is right signal on. So you obviously wouldn't stop in this yellow box here. You're going to block the road, so you're going to leave that blank. You're going to move here, you're creeping, you're blocking nobody here by waiting here, okay? You're just waiting for a gap in the traffic. Just this is where you wait. Checking, there's nothing you can do, don't worry about the traffic behind. Now, these guys are going to leave a gap. Are they going to leave the gap? He's telling me to go on. I'm looking the inside, make sure there's no bicycles. Thank you very much. And off I go. Tricky, can be tricky. Coming back into Sallynoggin, Aldi here on my right hand side. Typical here is they might ask you to go straight on. You need to go over to the left, but straight on. What happens here, students end up staying in this lane here, but you got to move to your left. Check your mirror on the left, signal left, move in. You're moving in here into your turning filter and you're full stopping. Okay, so when you go through this junction here, just make sure you have a quick glance left and right, but we're going straight across. Again, can be very tricky, but make sure you glance left and right as you're going across here. Okay, we may as well talk you through this little estate. I've done it in another video, but you never know what we might see here today. So coming to the roundabout, taking the third exit, signaling right. I have my foot over the brake, I'm slowing down a little bit, I'm in second gear. I have my foot over the brake, looking left, looking right. There's nothing coming down that road, so always glance or scan that road before. So there shouldn't be anything coming here. I'm signaling left, but just take your time, Get the head out to the right, take the middle of the road, and off you go. So this here it's a very popular little estate for your tests. There's a lot of stuff going on in it. Just stay in the middle of the road, scan, watch what's coming towards you. A lot of time, if you look at the cars parked, you will see the reflection of the car coming around the corner. Just move back over to the left a little bit here. You're staying like center, but move a little bit left. Now, have your foot over the brake here. Your foot's over the brake, you have a little momentum. You're looking to the right, You have momentum. Okay, so we're going to go to the end of the road here and take a right turn. This can be tricky, the right turn. Again, you're going to come fully stopped at the stop line. Signal right, gently in the brake, clutch down, into first gear, full stop. Look left, look right, creep forward, clutch down, creep, creep, creep. Look left, look right. I got it easy today. Not normally that easy, but just that is very, very tricky. Got it very easy today. Nothing on my right, nothing on my left, but just progress. But definitely something to practice there, that right turn. Okay, so nearly done my tests. I'm getting excited, but I've still got a couple of cross junctions here to do. Passing Windy Ridge here. We're going to take a right turn on Johnstown Road. That's heading down Johnston, then a right again on Pottery. That's taking us back to the test centre. So here, don't signal too early. The turning lane is quite short, so you need to get a nice little manoeuvre into it to just get fully into it. I'm checking my mirror on the right. I'm signalling right. I'm getting a red light here, so I'm going to gently brake, go into second gear. I have a filter there, so I'm checking my mirror on the right. I'm moving in. Don't cut the corner here. Go to the middle, keep the right signal on, go to the middle and turn 90 degrees and off you go. So what a lot of people do, again, they just go across the center line there and cut that corner rather than going to the middle. Okay, so then I may as well just keep you rolling here. We're going to go down to Pottery Road here. So I'm in third gear here. Not sure if I'm going to go to fourth. Yeah, I'll go to fourth there. It's not a big deal. So I'm in fourth gear here. I'm on the gas slightly. Now I'm gently braking. I'm checking my centre and right mirror. So again, don't signal too early here. You're not getting into the apartment building. There's a green light there. I'm on the brake. I'm checking my mirror. I'm looking right. I'm signalling right. I'm gently braking. I'm moving to the turning filter. There's nobody in the middle. So I'm going to the middle of the road. I'm gently braking and I'm turning. Okay, so that was all legal there. I know it was red when I was turning there, but like I had a green light as I was coming through, and it's safer to go through there than slam on the brakes and come to a full stop and you're across the line. So all was good there. Okay, so this maneuver here potentially comes up at the beginning of your test. You're just after coming off Pottery Road, taking a left turn up Johnstown Road, and the tester's asking you to take a right turn. So we're not taking this right turn, we're taking the next right turn. This guy's got his hazards on for some reason or other. I'm not too sure what's going on, so I'm just creeping, and I'm slowing down. I'm looking what's coming towards me here. Okay, so I'm going to try and avoid. I'm managing my pace, so this car will be gone before I get up there. I'm checking my mirror on the centre and right, signaling right. So it's key here that you look into this road before you turn. Okay, you're in second gear, you're turning. A lot of times there's a lot more cars here, so just make sure there's nothing coming before you turn here. Okay, so that's it can be tricky here, so just make sure that you look well into the road before you decide to come fully into it, because once you turn there you may have to stop as soon as you enter this road. Okay, so the tester has asked me to go right around the graduate roundabout, so I've gone right around, coming down Rochester, I've gone right around the roundabout and coming back down. And typically here they'll get you to take a right turn just before Circle K. So we're actually taking the next right turn. So what you don't want to do here is don't signal too early. So you want to go past this first light and look where your turning filter lane is, and just go nice and slowly and go right into the middle. There's a yellow box there. Go straight into the middle and wait for your gap in the traffic, or if you have a filter you just turn. But don't signal too early here. Okay, so the traffic's moving here. I'm checking my centre and right mirror. I'm signalling right. I'm checking my mirror again. I'm just moving into this turning filter. I'm just creeping. You go straight to the centre here. Keep the right signal on. If there's a gap, you go. You're feathering the brake. Your clutch is down. I think he's got a red light, so I'm going to get a filter here and off I go. And look at the sign there. That says 50. A lot of people mistaken here and they think it's a 30, but it's a 50 in here. I'm going to just keep the video on here for a second. So just this can be tricky enough. I'm just going to show you something here. It is 50, but everywhere's telling you to go slow. So slow is go slow. Whatever slow is a 35, is a 40. That just depends on what's in front of you. Check your mirror here. Signal right that you're moving out. Okay, so every day I ask students, what does that sign say on the left there? I'm going to stop here for a second. So signal, brake, clutch down. That sign on the left there, it's like it's a left turn. Okay, so it's actually the same road here. Okay, there's a bit of a standoff here. It's the same road, but it's a 90-degree turn. So you're going to be a lot of guys I see here that they're just gassing up going into that corner, but it's actually you're braking and you're coming back to second gear. So I'm just taking off here and checking my mirror signal right. So like this turn here, it's a 90, that's telling you it's a 90-degree turn. The main road is a 90-degree turn with a road of less importance, which is straight ahead. So there's no waffle here. It's just like it's a 90-degree turn. You're gently braking. You're in second gear on the turn. You're staying on the brake. A lot of times there's a bus coming around here, so on the wrong side of the road. So just take it nice and handy, and off you go. Stay on your own side of the road. Just tricky to just read the signs. Understand what the signs are. Yeah, because that gets a lot of people. So again. Okay, Irish flag here. This is a typical place where you might get to do the reverse around the corner, but I'm just going to talk about blind junctions here for a second. You're coming up here and you're gonna have a blind junction. When you stop at the stop line, which you need to do, stop at the stop line, you're going to be sort of blind left and right. But what you're going to do here is you're going to move a foot, and you're going to be like you'll see that to the left that it's clear. Hopefully, signaling right. I'm stopping at the line. Now I'm creeping ideally. Okay, so I'm creeping a foot. I can see more to the left. Still can't see to my right here. I still can't see, but you need to be assertive here. There's no point in creeping out to the middle and stopping, okay? So left is clear. Now I'm creeping and I'm gassing and going, yeah? So you need to be assertive when you're coming through a blind junction like that. Otherwise, like you could creep out and next thing is like you're creeping 3 or 4 feet and you're stopping, but you're actually a hazard and you're in the middle of the road. So you creep and stop after a foot or two, and then you're going to go as long as it's clear.